BLEXIT is a huge scam, but at least some are making paper. But wait a minute, Hasan, what the hell is BLEXIT? Thanks for asking, other Hasan.
The movement known as BLEXIT was launched in an effort to help African-American voters exit the Democratic Party.
Help black people out of the Democratic Party and into what, you might ask? Well, there really isn't an answer for that, since BLEXIT is simply an expensive Republican effort to stop black people from voting. And, of course, what would any scam be without the scammer?
BLEXIT is your idea.
BLEXIT is me. I came up with it in February before Kanye even tweeted me.
An idea so incredibly stupid that you'd only do it for money, or at least for some clout, which is exactly what Candace did. But there's another hero in this story, one who calls herself Reform Republican on Twitter, who posted a photo of herself in a MAGA bucket hat with the similar hashtags used by other up-and-coming BLEXIT YouTubers. Chickpeas had a game plan, you see. She produced fraudulent text messages from her family abandoning her because of her brave decision to come out as a conservative, and then followed it up with the last part of the conservative walkaway trinity, a GoFundMe account link. This is an admirable effort, not dissimilar to the way I have, along with others, tried thirst-trapping people into voting. So I respect it, fellow grifter. This is literally the Candace Owens formula. You make this grand exit out of the Democratic Party and you create a fake controversy as though you yourself are the real victim here. And then you watch your wallet fatten up with thousands of Facebook uncles and aunts giving you their Social Security benefits instead of their liberal nephews who never seem to call them. And that's exactly what happened. Chickpeas brought in $150,000 before GoFundMe took down her account, which is just brilliant. Just a good-ass scam, dude. Mwah. A scam of this magnitude is so good, I had to take a closer look at it last night on my Twitch.
I'm gonna tell you right now, every black person involved with BLEXIT has a YouTube channel, dude. I swear to God, dude.
I am a part of something absolutely amazing and beautiful, the black community.
What does it say about your movement when literally every single testimonial that you've been able to find is from scammers who launch failing personal coaching businesses, or just the routine weirdo preachers that you see all over the internet, or people who were deeply involved in some multi-level marketing grift? But the irony is, none of these people are even explicitly asking black people to vote Republican, because even though the objective is to get black people who are reliably Democrats to not vote, which as a movement is laughable since a lot of people fought really hard for that right and not that long ago. And black people have had to keep fighting even after they won voting rights. In Greenwood, Mississippi, even after the civil rights movement ended, black people made up 2/3 of the population, yet just 2% of the voters. And the efforts to suppress voting continue to this day. Trump is now back to pushing his illegal voting bullshit, even though it's completely unsubstantiated by bipartisan consensus. And the Justice Department is sending personnel to monitor compliance with federal voting rights laws on election day. Brian Kemp, running against Stacey Abrams in the Georgia governor's race, has been blocked not once, not twice, not thrice, but 6 damn times by lower courts for voter suppression.
He's been sued by the military for refusing to allow soldiers overseas to cast ballots. He was sued by nonprofit organizations for his failure to process properly thousands of registrations, and a federal judge forced him to restore 34,000 illegally canceled registrations. He accidentally twice released the information of 6 million voters, made them liable for identity theft.
I mean, he's literally the Secretary of State using his power over voter rolls to purge as many black people as he possibly can. Georgia's voter population is only 32% black, but nearly 70% of the registrations being denied by Kemp's office are black folk. I wonder why. It just could be that maybe Kemp really takes his job seriously, since he struck down 1.4 million voters from Georgia's books for reasons that range from idiotic nonsense like rumors that voters have moved to different areas in the same voting district to openly racist things like missing hyphens in names. This exact match policy he instituted literally relies on hyphens being mismatched between names and voting records. And Georgia's discontent over allowing people to vote goes beyond voter purges, however. State officials have closed down 214 polling places in 53 counties since 2012, and the overwhelming majority of those closures are in counties where, and you might have guessed this, there is a sizable black population. Efforts to disenfranchise black people aren't exactly new. Voter ID laws are historically tied to discrimination and voter suppression, and even something we all take for granted, like voter registration, originated as a method to keep first-generation immigrants and the poor out of the ballot box in the North, as well as black people in the Jim Crow South. So once again, I urge you all to go out and vote, especially if you can, and read up on the propositions on your ballot. Read up on all the people you'll be voting for, and If you haven't been systemically disqualified from voting, or if you live in a same-day registration state, vote to ease the burden placed upon the proletariat. Especially if you live in California, please, please, please vote yes on Prop 10, because rent control is vital. I am not very wealthy, and I would like to benefit from rent control.
How much do you make,
That
Hasan?
wouldn't necessarily even push the needle. I will be very honest. It's really embarrassing, especially because my boss is sitting right there.
I'm Hasan Piker. If you want others to vote as well, please share this video with your friends and leave your thoughts as to why you are voting below. Also, join me live on my Twitch every day at twitch.tv/Hasanabi. And to support independent media, please go to tyt.com/Hasan. That's tyt.com/HASAN to join TYT membership. And this has been The Breakdown. Did you know that TYT Network is now available on YouTube's new streaming platform, YouTube TV? Get access to full TYT episodes and exclusive shows by signing up for YouTube TV today. All new subscribers get a 7-day free trial, so head on over to youtube.tv and search for the TYT Network channel.
Perfect. 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 Perfect.